For years, the valleys of Pahalgam echoed with the laughter of tourists, the sound of temple bells blending into the breeze, a land that once bled, finally beginning to heal. But on a quiet afternoon, that fragile peace was shattered. A sudden attack, innocent tourists, pilgrims, targeted, not for who they were, but for what they represented, a new Kashmir. Why strike now when Kashmir was finally breathing free? Since Article 370 was revoked in 2019, Kashmir has seen an unprecedented boom. Over 2 crore tourists visited the valley in the last year alone. Hotels were booked out, businesses thriving, and for the first time in decades, hope seemed stronger than fear. But across the border, a different story was brewing. The Pakistani army chief, in a fiery speech, poured fresh poison, targeting Hindus, targeting India, words that often become weapons in the hands of extremists. Experts believe this attack wasn't just about bloodshed. It was about optics, a desperate attempt to hijack the narrative, to remind the world that Kashmir is still disputed, still unsafe, even as reality was changing before their eyes. Think about it. Attacking a yatra, targeting tourists, creating fear just as high-profile diplomatic visits, like the US Vice President's trip to India, loom large. This wasn't random. It was strategic, calculated, and deeply symbolic. The goal wasn't just to kill, it was to send a chilling message to the millions dreaming of visiting Kashmir. You are not safe. The answer so far is no. Security has tightened, tourism hasn't stopped, and for the first time, even local voices are rejecting the calls of violence. The old ecosystem of terror, fear, and separatism is dying, but dying systems often thrash the hardest before the end. The real question now is, will these desperate attacks escalate, or are we witnessing the final violent spasms of a broken past? Only time will tell. Stay with us as we uncover more hidden layers behind the headlines, because in Kashmir's story, what you see is only half the truth.